Your people outside, you should come and look at this thing with me, I beg. What? This hair is fine. All right, what's your name? What? I'm seeing it. There's a screen in front of me, right, ladies and gentlemen? This lady, she has glasses on, but the afro is afroing, and I mean it is huge. The only person I've seen wearing this kind of hair in this building is Debbie, from Cool FM. But this is really lovely. Oof, I wish I had hair like this. Oh my God. Anywho, let's get to our conversation this morning. Now, how many of you, like Jude, loves a good wedding? Hands up. Yeah, awesome, great. But there's something very interesting that's been going on in and around our wedding ceremonies in the past few years. It's not isolated. No, I'm not saying it just started to happen, but it's becoming more frequently recorded and more frequently talked about. What am I talking about this morning? Emotions at weddings. You see, when I was much younger, right, I can count on one hand, literally on one hand, the number of times I probably saw my father shed a tear, or the number of times I saw a Nigerian man anywhere shed a tear or cry. Could literally count on one hand. But during COVID, there was a very lovely video that surfaced of a South Korean man who, during the wedding ceremony of his daughter, said very calmly, very politely that, look, this is my daughter. She can be stubborn. She has issues. Please do not hurt my child. If you are tired of her, if she does something that annoys you, please just send her back to me. Don't beat her. Don't starve her. Don't cause her any pain. Don't kill her. If you're offended with her, if you are not happy with her, if she's frustrating you, please send my child back to me. And he was in tears. Now, fast forward January of this year. Ladies and gentlemen, two things have been on my timeline a lot this year so far. Stuff about babies, and stuff about raising babies, parenting, and fathers. I've seen videos of not just African fathers, Nigerian fathers crying during the ceremony of their daughters. And this story I share with you right now, I didn't see, I experienced. They didn't tell me, rather, I experienced. Back in school, in the University of Port Harcourt, the graduation day of this lovely young lady. And when, as a medical doctor, her induction day, everybody was celebrating. Oh my God, it's great. It's going to be fantastic. Her father was there. Her siblings were there. Mom was there. All her classmates and the seniors. Oh yeah, great. Congratulations. Doctor, you're going to be a doctor now. Great. Once everybody was doing that, her boyfriend comes through, goes down on one knee, and proposes. Everyone was like, oh my God, look at that. Hey, Nigeria, without the change, yo. See how this guy is proposing. Everybody's happy. She's happy. The guy is happy. The guy is my friend, by the way. He is happy. Everybody's happy. And then we all turned to the father. We didn't notice. But the father was crying. Wallahi, I've never seen this in my life. This man was crying. He wasn't angry. He was crying and said, you want to carry my daughter? You want everyone like that is going to be okay, that you're getting a son, And he looked at his daughter and he looked at this guy and said, hey, my daughter, you want to carry this, my sweet pikin, from me? Well, you want to carry this, my sweet child, from me? And that particular picture has never left me. What exactly is making our fathers these days more emotional during wedding ceremonies?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0002, 08179230003, 08179230002, 08179230003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH. PH. Then send us a message to the WhatsApp number 0809-030-6416. All right, 0809-030-6416. What exactly is making some of the men these days, some of our fathers, become emotional during wedding celebrations? Muriel is on the line from Africa. Muriel, good morning to you.
Hey, Jude, good morning.
Good morning to you,
Thank
please.
you. Thank you, Jude. Well, I think two things for me. Well, let me look at the second one first before I go to the first. Most times in marriages, Jude, this is both for fathers and mothers. Most times, the challenges that comes with marriage. Yeah, couples may still be together. You see that they are together for 30 years, 25 years, and the likes. Sometimes the love is being transferred to the children. Yeah, there was a man. He's an elderly person. He said he transferred. He did not leave his wife. Yeah, they are together. For him, he transferred because of maybe one or two misbehaviors, one or two things he doesn't like. They quarrel, they settle the things. He just felt it's hard to be safe if he transfers all to his children.
It's hard to be safe.
To his daughters. He loves his daughters so much to the point that I don't even know if we allow anyone to marry those girls. They are very beautiful, by the way. He loves them so much. So transferred love. They transfer their love. Even women, even mothers, most times, because they don't just want their heart, to be tough to and fro. Let me just have peace. So they just transfer the love to the sons. And most times that's why you see some mother-in-laws, they get too emotional. In fact, they get jealous over their sons' wives. It's not because they don't love the girl or they don't want their son to get married, but the love is all her love is for her son, and all the father's love is for his daughter. So that jealousy is there. He's not thinking, okay, another person now will now share my heart, my son's heart with me. All those, trust me, Jude. That is one truth that we should not run away from. Then the second one, it is often said that fathers love their daughters. I've seen it firsthand. In fact, they find it so difficult to even hit. Some fathers that went to spank their children, they find it very, very difficult to spank their daughters, no matter what the girls, no matter how wrong they are, to the point that this one must be. No, they don't. Sometimes they even tell the mother, go and take care of your daughter. They prefer the mother
to handle it.
They have for their daughter. This one is not transferred love. It's normal father-daughter love. They just love their daughter so much that it is difficult for them. I just see it in just these two ways. Maybe other people have other opinions, but for me, that is it for me.
All right, Mary, thank you very much. This one here says, Jude, good morning. I think it's because these days fathers are beginning to see how important their daughters are to them. And for those daughters who are very lucky to have loving fathers, it is a separation that doesn't really hit until that wedding day, when you realize that you cannot run home, call at any time to anybody other than your father. during the celebration of the marriage. Oh, my daughter, we have come. Thank you all for coming today. And now I'm giving my daughter to Mr. Jude. And next thing, the man can't continue to speak. The man is emotional. There's an overwhelming sense, right? And I don't know what exactly it is. I don't know if it's joy. I like to think it's joy, but it's something that I am not used to seeing. But I'm getting to see it more often. Fathers being emotional, crying. Sometimes, there was one video where the man said, "Oh, my daughter likes this early in the morning. If you can just do that for her early in the morning, she will not give you any problem." And he said it whilst he was crying. In some cases, as the father is crying, the daughter is so emotional. The daughter, they're trying to separate both of them. Now, this might not be the same story, or this might not be the story for a lot of people. But for those people who have had this experience, it's a very powerful time. So what exactly is now making Nigerian fathers, very emotional at weddings?
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
With Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0003, 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeria Info PH. I'm feeling very happy about this conversation this morning. I'm very pleased to be having this. I can't wait to get to hear your views. Learn a thing or two, if I'm honest. But it's not very often that I'm placing myself smack in the middle of a conversation and imagining what it would be to be in this particular scenario. Imagine me walking my daughter down the aisle, or imagine me in my house and then the suitors come and I'm about to give a speech. "Oh, you have come to carry my daughter." I wonder how I'd feel seeing men break down. Sometimes if you see some of these videos, they're telling the father, "Daddy is okay, it's okay, she's going to be okay." What that really moved me, the man kept saying, "I don't want my daughter to suffer. I don't want my daughter to suffer." Abba, what's going on? Henry is on the line in Port Harcourt. Henry, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude. How are you? Good morning.
Very well. Welcome, Henry.
Thank you. Fantastic topic this morning.
Welcome.
This comes down to bonding. I have three daughters. One is 12, another one is 15, the other one is 19.
Wow.
And I've been in their lives from taking them to school, from primary school, every morning, my wife brings them back when I drop them off and go to work. For my 19-year-old, there's a heavy bond.
Hey!
Talk while she's on campus. And she's back now. So most of the time I don't take breakfast in the morning. But once she's back, she'll make sure there's breakfast in my car going to work.
Oh.
And all that. So when one day one guy comes to come and take her away, you can imagine my reaction.
Your hands are full.
You can imagine my reaction. There's already a bond between myself and my daughter. So while I wish her well, that she goes on to become a mother and a good wife, it will not be easy just throwing off like that. You can't compare the days of our fathers where...
Oh, Henry, you have to call back. I'm so sorry. Henry was undone by the service there. Henry, please call back, because I was going to ask the question, about the days of our fathers and our grandfathers. The earliest weddings I got to see, they were not crying. Are you saying that they were not bonding, or they were not heavily bonded with their daughters? I don't know. I don't know. 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0007. Zion is on the line from Jerry. Zion, good morning to you.
Thank you, Mr. Jude. And thank God it's Friday.
Indeed it is.
Were they truly shedding that tears of joy, missing their daughter, or afraid of the unknown? Mr. Jude, this is beyond just father-daughter relationship. It's beyond that. There is something innate about that, especially when it's coming from the father to the daughter. I want to ask, that the same man, does he share the same emotions when his son is getting married?
Maybe.
If you notice, when a child or children are at home, this is a natural phenomenon. The girls tend to tilt to their father, while the male children tilt to their mother. I told you here in one of those programs before, man and woman are never friends. Never. They are not friends. Something must be there. Jude, the natural phenomenon that occurs between the relationship of the father and the daughter made the father to see his responsibility in the life of this girl. And one of the reasons you see him in that emotions or experiencing those emotions, the first question is, will this Mr. Zion take care of this, my daughter. The way I am doing? Will he continue making her happy? Will he forgive her the way I've been forgiving her? Will he celebrate her the way I've been celebrating her? I wish this guy will do that. Before you know, tears start coming out of the eyes of this man. Oh, just like the day I went to take away my wife from the father, I was surprised that this kind of big girl was crying. The father was saying, I saw it. I just left, went to the car, pretend I see if I did not see anything, but I saw everything. It brings joy. It brings happiness. It brings fulfillment. It's an accomplishment. What the father is telling you is that I have finished doing my part as a father. From today, you are now someone else's wife. That is why you see those tears. Is not anything else. Today, I am done.
Yeah, but Zion, right? Whilst some may not agree with you, the question really here is, how come we're seeing it play out more now than when I was a child? The first marriage I attended, I was probably when I was 1992 or 1993. People were not crying, even on television. So we didn't see daddies cry for their daughters, but these days we're seeing it. What has happened within this generational gap?
Well, in those days, if you notice carefully, parents train their children more of to be independent at a very early stage. Don't cry, you are a man. Now, so you can go behave for your husband's house. The preparation and the consciousness were there from the very first day this person was born. But today, we tend to hold them to ourselves first. Now, my Peking, she's my daughter, she's my son. It is only when they now bring someone they want to get married, the bell now rang in our ear.
They're about to carry your child.
Exactly. So what you see the tears is the sudden information, the quick notice. I will be leaving you soon. That is what you saw the tears flowing. But in those days, our fathers, they were already being prepared from the beginning. They already know they are going to miss you. They know someday you are going to leave. You've been prepared already. So they are not that too conscious. But we cannot remove the relationship between the father and the daughter, the relationship between the mother and her son. I think it's very important, Mrs. Zion.
Very, very important, Mr. Zion. Thank you very much. Very interesting take there. Now let's get to WhatsApp and read your comments. 0809 030 6416. 0809 030 6416. This one says, Jude, good morning. Daughters are very close to their fathers in every way. Do you know that my daughter loves and very close to me? Maybe I will cry when she gets married. Andy David. Andy, you're preparing your heart, Abi. You know they touch you. Yeah, Andy says, maybe I will cry. Jude, see, I am not married. In fact, I'm 18 years. But I love my sister, my mother, or even my female friends more than my male friends, fathers or brothers. So it's just the chemistry and the feeling of losing and emptiness if the person leaves. It's a normal thing. God's power with that comment. God's power, thank you very much. Good morning. Jude, I think they just realized that their daughters are going to start calling another man daddy. And also, they are not going to be paying her bills again. So it's kind of bittersweet for me. Have a great day, Jude. Thank you very much. No name there. This one says, good morning to you, Jude. Fathers crying when something they don't expect happens. Like marriage of their daughters, and the tears is tears of joy, not tears of sorrow. It's because the love of the father has for the daughter. That's my honest take. Ipalibo Harry. All right, let's go here. This one says, you see, that thing of transferring the love for a husband to a son. Somebody's calling Kilele. Someone's making a video call. Unfortunately, we can't take that on, so I'm sorry. That thing of transferring husband to son is psychotic and is inexcusable. If you're a mother listening to this, you cannot marry your son. Know your place so that even if we are not friends, we can get along in peace. All that story of I suffered for my son, but one girl wants to come and marry and enjoy is wild. Because, madam, that suffering you did, was it not your job? Was it your daughter-in-law's who is probably younger than your son that should have done it? From when she wasn't even born, I laugh. Times have changed. So wives of these days are no longer accepting to be second place in a man's life the way some of you are used to. If you misplace your love, whether because your own marriage did not work or your son's father even died, or you outrightly hate your daughter-in-law, ma'am, now you go lose. Because FYI, this generation of women doesn't beg for love or pick men who would not choose us, rather. Esther Etim with that one. Interesting here. Princess. Okay. The person who sent that message is Princess. Princess, thank you very much. Good morning, Jude. Interesting topic here. There are a lot of factors. Number one, daughters are very close to their fathers. Now, considering the vices females engage in today, would draw tears. Those who draw tears found worthy of marriage. Fathers cry when they consider the rate of gender-based violence. Oh yeah, etc. that happens in marriages. Absent fathers also do cry, remembering that they never contributed to that